This video is brought to you in part by Zeal Sound and viewers like you. Thank you.
Yo, Speedy, clip this one.
Yo, what is the word? What is the word? What is the word? Speedy in the building, back in the building, back in the back in the back of the building. One other episode of Young Nigga Plays. Today, we got Fable anniversary, you know what I'm saying? I was going to do a Fable 3 run, but one, it turns out that I actually, got tons of playtime in that game. I don't even know how. And then when I started a new playthrough, I realized how many cutscenes there are. Not doing that. So, the very first Fable, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of content in here, got all the extra stuff.
Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword. Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero. Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard. And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior. But in all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power of the destiny that lay before him.
Bandits!
Why would you open the door?
It's really happening. They're here. You've got to hide.
Got one!
Damn.
Evil had come to Oakvale. Bandits wielding torches and steel, slaying and burning all in their path. Blood-red flames lit the night as the villagers screamed and begged for mercy, and soon their bodies filled the streets. Then the raiders reached the last house, where the boy and his family lived. It was them they had slaughtered so many to find. The father fought to protect his kin, but he was no warrior, and fell mortally wounded. The bandits ripped the house apart, but could not find the boy. Through torture and threats, his mother and sister remained silent, and their furious attackers took them both. From the nearby woods, the boy watched as all he knew was taken away. His whole life was crushed to ashes. He was alone.
Talk about some shit. They ain't had nothing like this in Fable 2, that's for sure. I don't think that was bandits though. That couldn't have been bandits. Bandits ain't doing all this.
We must leave. It's not safe here. They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand.
The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years, the guild was his home, his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside, the life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero.
Wasps are attacking the picnic area! It's this way!
Damn. Super wasp.
Strike down the wasps. You're making good progress learning combat.
God damn. That's how you start a game. Fable 2 sure shit ain't start like this.
Oi! You're new here, aren't you? Been enjoying all the attention, have you?
There you are. You ready for a bit of violence? The farm's just behind this gate. Mob's here is gonna blow it in a moment. We're after some crates the farmer's got stored in his barn. Don't know what's in them, and I don't much care. We're just paid to do a job, so don't go asking questions.
Come on, we're up out of here now.
You've learned some new moves, have you? Go on, try to hit me with a flourish. So you can do it. I'm still going to beat you, though.
Hero, your will energy is low. What's that? Hero, your will energy is low. What's that?
Damn! You beat me again!
I'm afraid this path is private. Or we can always use your... So, unless you're wanting to end up dead...
Lead the way!
In Darkwood, you will find the Chapel of Scorn. Please the deities there, and they will let evil into your soul.
I just have to hope someone else will help me, or a...
Coming!
I ain't helping you. You might get us in trouble. You like a bandit, nigga. Wolverines.
It's...
It's scary as hell. Scary ass nigga.
Hero, your will energy is low. What's that?
I'm right with you.
God damn.
This reminds
Oh,
me
I
of
see
what
the
happened to
dig
my
spots.
cousin once. He got lost with some other traders and didn't find his way back for 2 weeks.
Nigga said for 2 weeks.
Please, I need some help over.
I ever have kids, I'll make sure they get nice, safe jobs.
I need to spend some quality time with my children.
Crazy?
Back in the back,
Schools
back of the
travels
building.
that way.
We won't get to Barrowfields this way, that's for sure.
Okay, yeah, let's not go that way then. Alright.
What was that?
Am I cheesing this? Am I cheesing this? Oh yes, if I can cheese this game, I'm not gonna be mad at all. I'm going home by any means necessary. And now, what my experience points at?
You're now renowned
1200.
for manly art.
Hello. I remember you. We thought you died in that awful bandit raid all those years ago.
Y'all didn't?
So where have you been all this time? You do remember me, don't you? I was looking for Rose,
Oh.
my teddy bear, just before
I
the
thought
raid.
she was the other shorty.
After that day, my parents moved to Bowerstone, but I never really liked it there. Are you all right? I think I lost
Sure,
you
like
there for
Chucky.
a second. Anyway, I have to go now, but it was great to see you again. Bye.
What you want, Maze?
There you are. I thought maybe you were getting too famous to be seen round here. I'm afraid I've heard nothing more of your sister, and there's little else I can do. There is hope yet, though. A blind seeress lives among Twinblade's bandit clan. She may be able to tell you about your sister. The seeress stands next to the bandit king himself. And it's no coincidence the bandits have been doing so well lately. Have you heard of Twinblade? He was a hero once. Yes, giant of a man. He had little patience for the guild, though. He left and brought together a dozen bandit factions. I always suspected he was behind the attack on your home. This could be your chance for revenge. The camp can't be far from here. The village is often under attack. I've left a quest card at the guild with the details.
You'll need to sneak past those bandits to reach their camp. If any of them see you, they'll raise the alarm and lock the gate. And if that happens, you must stay hidden for a short time before the gates reopen.
Kill the bandits? No, I just heard kill the bandits.
Intruders, shut the gate! Where the hell's the guards?
They're gonna reset me.
Get more men out there!
Knew I could do it.
Here, you heard what happened to Stern?
No. What did the idiot do this time?
He only lost his bloody cap in a raid. Was a week before he could get back into the camp.
Yeah, you can't get in unless you're in full gear these days.
If you ask me, old Twinblade's getting a bit jumpy. Don't know what's got into him. Hey, who's that?
Controls is janky as hell, but
Stand back, lads! Twin Blade wants a word with this little hero!
the bandit sure is hard though. It's hard as nails. I really hope I don't gotta fight this nigga.
She said a guild puppet would come, and here you are. My blades have been dying to meet you. They haven't been fed for days. You don't look like much of a meal, though.
Please don't.
Draw
push.
your blade, guild puppet. Let's see what you're made of.
I should have prepared for this.
Get back in there, you coward.
This nigga's strong as hell.
Back in there, you coward.
Out.
Finish it quick then. I'd do the same for you.
There you are. What's wrong? Don't you recognize your own sister?
Her past once again before her, Teresa's memories returned in a blaze of fire. Oak Vale was burning. She watched in silence as the bandits tortured her mother, then turned to her with questions of the missing boy. She answered them only with a stare, and so their leader sliced out her eyes. The raiders took the boy's mother and left Teresa alone in the forest. There she crawled for 3 days, blind and desolate, until she was found by bandits, Twin Blade and his men. She began a new life of servitude among their clan. But the bandit king sensed her exceptional strength and power of will, and listened as she whispered dark prophetic truths in her sleep. Those who could never accept this small, blind girl standing by their master's side did not last long. When they attacked, she killed them without mercy and without emotion. For this was her place in the world now.
He finds you when you're sleeping, and when the daylight fades.
So, you really found your sister? I'd never have imagined her living among bandits. You've really come a long way these last few years, haven't you? People are starting to ask when they'll see you in the arena, out in Witchwood. But before you go wandering again, I've left a quest card of my own. A favor, if you will. An old friend of mine has gone missing. Calls himself the Archaeologist. He may have stumbled onto something big, perhaps big enough to put his life in danger. There's a rumor that he may be hiding somewhere in Witchwood. That is, if he isn't dead already. You can use a Cullis gate to get there. I only hope it isn't too late.